Hello and welcome back. I'm here with some new updates for Starbound Aces. A little recap of what's different, or I will be showing you that's different from last time, is the GUI. That has been drastically changed from the default skin from Unity, as well as a few scripts that you actually get to see in action and the whole login and registration process. Let's get started now. Alright, so here we have the launch menu, and you can hear that we now actually have some form of music. The theme song for Starbound Aces, you'll hear it in every menu. Hopefully we'll be able to get some more in before the project is due. You can see that high scores has been removed, and that the buttons have moved from centered and all over the screen down to actually centered and good sizes. And we also grabbed a font from the Unity Assets Store. We won't be going to single player due to the fact that it's worthless to go into right now. Multiplayer is where all the logic is, so we shall start there. As you can see, you can now log in with a username and password, which I'll show you in just a moment, but you also have the option to log in as a guest. Biggest difference is there will be no scores kept for you, and you get to cry because you have a score 0 all the time, ever. If you want to get high scores and be the best in the game, you log in. Well, after you register, you would log in. So let's start a new account here. And register, and you'll get a confirmation email if it so chooses to give you a confirmation email. Seems like it was unsuccessful, most likely because I had already attempted to register this user and there is an issue with either the email, most likely the email, considering the fact that if you choose a duplicate username, it will tell you that the username is already taken. We'll work on that later, but it works if you do it right the first time. Prove my point, you could just download the source code from GitHub and run the client application yourself and see it happen. You can also explore the server source code, which is a SmartFox server extension written in Java. Alright, so we have the guest login, but to prove that you can register an account, I'll log in with one of the accounts I have made so far. I'll also show you some other features. So we can log in, and here we are at the lobby. You can make a game. You can see the high scores and you can log out. And chatting still works, but now it shows your name. Oh, well, my name at least. Moved a few of the buttons around just to give you a little breather, and then the whole other side of the screen will be dedicated to showing the list of games once I get a handle on the entire GUI interface from Unity. We're not actually going to jump into the game right now, because nothing has changed since then, except you rack up points as you hit opponents and kill them. That will be tested out later. Right now you can check the high scores, which usually there aren't any, but because I cheated and put a score in my account on the database, you can see that it shows my score up here in the upper left hand corner, and then also what would be the top 10 players right here in the center of the screen. I'm going to have to make a scrolling bar for that. And then, of course, a button to go back. Alright, and we can also log out here because that's pretty much everything in regards to the GUI. Now, if you haven't noticed, I added some camera scripts to put it on rails, and you can see that the background kind of moves around, and you get to look at the wonderful view of space, which is expansive. Biggest improvement, I would say. Not really, though. If you go to the credits, I will let you sit here and stare at that as you get to see my awesome camera script go into action. Sorry this video isn't as awesome as gameplay, but a lot of the updates were done server side and on the database. And so we begin. Enjoy. Well, I do say that was pretty awesome and fun to enjoy. Definitely, this was a quick update, about half as long as the last one. Next, I hope that we'll have some 3D models to show you, as well as some gameplay features that have been added to the game. Uh, just to show you what we have added so far, I'll go into multiplayer. We'll go in as a guest. We'll make a game, which is still boxes and circles. Although I believe I did add collision to the boxes. We'll see if I... Oh, nope, nope. You just fly... Oh, wait. You pretty much just fly through things still. And the only way to tell navigation, other than light this time, is through your skybox that is now here. Or ours that is here. Yes. And that really is about it. I hope you guys keep checking out the blog at enjoy-game-programming.blogspot.com, and you regularly check up on this YouTube channel to see what updates we have on the game. Also, we have a forum post and works in progress on Unity's forums website. Just search Starbound Aces or Starbound Aces open parenthesis senior project close parenthesis. Also on github.com, Holstein M-GSP senior project will be the repository where our source code is. You can download it as a zip, and then you can take a look at both the client side and server side code, as well as our game design document, our technical design document, pretty much everything in the wiki. Take a look at. I definitely love to hear some feedback on any of those sites I mentioned. Really like to know how this game looks right now, even though it's not much, or just post some ideas. That would be awesome. And until next time, have fun.